So now it is time for the 5th round in learning the blues scale. Hey everybody, so in our last lesson we went over the Phrygian blues and how you can use that with the rest of the blues scale. In this lesson we're going to go over the Mixolydian blues. And then after this lesson I'm going to have another lesson that's going to tie all of this together in the blues scale, so that way you can learn each and every mode shape, or each and every fret position rather, since the blues scale doesn't really technically have modes or names for them. And I've only been giving them names simply to give context to make it easier to compare them to something. So hopefully by the end of the next lesson you should be able to adapt all of these together eventually, and hopefully we'll be able to improvise with all of that. So if you haven't checked out my other videos involving the blues scale, and if you haven't watched the videos called Start Soloing Now, go ahead and check all of that out, because it's all relevant to this lesson and it's all going to make more sense if you try to retain all the information within all of these videos. Because the pentatonic scale and the blues scale, they run parallel, and once you learn one, you can easily adapt to the other. Also to note that if you already don't know this, that down in the description below there are some charts that I had made. There's links to those. There are also links to some rhythm loops that I have made that you can also jam over as well, to try to get familiar with playing the scales and being able to try to improvise and solo over them. So if we go ahead and we move on to the Mixolydian blues, if we remember our Mixolydian pentatonic, let's go ahead and play our Mixolydian pentatonic on the 5th fret. Alright, now what we're going to do is we're going to add a blue note in here. So how we're going to play the Mixolydian blues is we're going to play the 5th and 7th frets. I'm just going to start this on the 5th fret position just to make it easy. So the 5th and 7th frets of the low E, and then we're going to play the 5th, 7th, and 8th frets of the A string. Then the 4th and 7th frets of the D string, 4th and 7th frets of the G string, the 5th, 6th, and 7th frets of the B string, and the 5th and 7th frets of the high E string. So our blue note is actually on the 8th fret of the A string, and we're also on the 6th fret of the B string. So let's go ahead and play the Mixolydian blues. Since the last lesson we went over was the Phrygian blues, let's go ahead and play that on the 2nd fret. Alright, and then let's go ahead and play on the 5th fret our Mixolydian blues again. Alright, now let's try to connect them together. Let's play the Phrygian blues on the 2nd fret, and then the Mixolydian blues on the 5th fret. The thing is, this is a bit of a tricky one, so it might take you a little while to get it. Don't feel bad, it's a little bit weird. So let's go ahead and try this. So here's an example using that being played over something. Alright, so hopefully this video has been helpful, and if so, please like the video, please subscribe to the channel if you have not already. Be on the lookout for more content. I have another video I'm following up where I'm actually going to round all of this stuff in the blues scale together to bring it full circle and hopefully make it make complete sense. And I've got other ideas that I'm trying to work on in the works too, but if there's anything that you would like to see on this channel, anything you'd like me to break down at all or explain or whatever it be, just go ahead and leave that down in the comment section, and I'll try to make that happen. So until next time, take it easy. I'll see you later. Bye.